The following video is not made for kids under 13. If you are not 13 years old, please exit out of the video now. And please, YouTube, do not sue me. Hey guys, Leon Mookie here, and I'm back with another part of What If Izuku Had Ragna's Powers. This is part 2. In the last part, Izuku showed that he can truly be a hero to All Might, and tells him that he can be a hero. Shit, man, Izuku breaking down in tears. Alright, that said, let's get into that. After hearing those words that Izuku always wanted to hear from someone, especially from his idol, he began saying, "Thank you, All Might. I think I really needed that." And that said, I think I'm truly ready to go to UA. I'll be training my ass off for the next 10 months from now. So I'll see you later. As All Might saying, "Wait, you're going to UA?" Tells him, "Yeah, I am." So what is All Might tells him that he'll be a teacher at UA, and that he wants to help him out. Soon after, Izuku saying, "Wait, really? You want to help me out? I mean, I would appreciate it." But there, All Might stops Izuku and cuts him off, saying, "However, I want to ask you something. What would you say if you could pass a quirk down to someone?" As Izuku saying, "What? Seriously? That seems impossible. I mean, literally impossible." As All Might tells him it's not. As he tells Izuku the secret of his quirk One for All, saying that it passes down from user to user, growing stronger with each one. Because of this, One for All is at its true power with All Might, and he wants to give it to Izuku. As Izuku hears this, he's saying, "Oh, that would be awesome, but if I'm going to be honest, probably not. You probably shouldn't give it to me, if I'm going to be honest." As All Might saying, "What? Why you say that?" I mean, as Izuku tells him, "Look, I would appreciate it, but my quirk is already dangerous as it is. Soul Eater drains people's life force, and it can even spread to people who are around me. And creating darkness, I mean, I can already create blades, fangs, and claws from my power alone. Adding your super-powered quirk, I think I would feel way too much powerful, if I'm going to be honest. And way too dangerous as well. Besides, I feel like there's a part of me that's already terrifying to the point that I know that I can't, and if I use your power, I might hurt someone." As All Might says, "All the more reason to give it to you. You have the true potential of being a hero. Sure, you may have an attitude, but it's your dedication, your will. You're wanting to save and help people, no matter the risk to yourself. I believe that you are worthy for One for All." As Izuku saying, "If you really think so, alright. However, only on one condition." Hearing this, All Might ask, "What is it, my boy?" As Izuku says, "You give me a letter of recommendation." As All Might saying, "Are you serious?" "Yeah, it'd be better going through recommendation than just, going through the entry exams. I mean, sure, it'd be cool, but I'm afraid of what could happen if I am around a huge crowd of people. So, to knock out two birds with one stone, you still get a pupil, and I still get into UA." As All Might saying, I guess that makes sense. But, you won't be, if you get the highest score in the entrance exams, you will be you'll be more recognized by your teachers and peers. As Izuku saying, I don't care about that. I only care about wanting to be a hero and protecting people. That's all that matters. I don't give a shit about what people recognize me for. As All Might saying, quite the vile mouth, but alright, I can see where he's coming from. There, All Might saying, alright. However, there's also a lot of eyes will be on you if I recommend you for recommendation. You know that, right? And Izuku saying, I'll take it. Better than not being noticed at all. As All Might saying, this kid really does have it rough. A couple days later, Izuku and All Might been training day in and day out, knowing that All Might has put in Izuku's name for recommendation for the first years. However, the recommendation exam starts at least 1 month before the entrance exam for UA, so they have to train even harder and a lot more faster than normal canon. Cleaning up Dagobah Beach is just like in canon, building up Izuku's muscles and power so he can handle One for All. As Izuku says that not even a problem. As All Might tells him, you can't use your quirk. As Izuku began saying, oh, that is total bullshit. As All Might tells him this is a good way for strength training. As he looked at him, realizing that he is pretty toned. However, he's not at the level to handle One for All yet. As Izuku saying, fine. Just do what you... Fine, I'll take care of it the normal way. As Izuku gives it everything he's got to move certain objects around Dagobah Beach, cleaning up the trash, he does it pretty hard, does it as much as he can. Not only that, he is slightly using Soul Eater, mostly just around his right hand, so it can make things at least a little bit easier on him. He's still gaining muscle, but he's having just a small handicap. Not only that, he still does his usual training in martial arts, keeping up with his Fang style. As All Might saying, I didn't know you done martial arts training. Multiple types, actually. It's because of that. I mostly did it for stress relief. It helped me out a little bit, but not too much. But I gained something awesome out of it, if I'm going to be honest. As All Might says, I see. Realizing that Izuku isn't a slouch when it comes to combat, they take a break from cleaning Dagobah Beach to do martial arts, combat training. All Might being in his buff form, but holding back against Izuku not to hurt him. As Izuku gives All Might quite strong, even while he's holding back. He tries his best. Izuku's strikes and attacks are powerful, and I mean pretty powerful. His high kicks, low kicks, his strong punches, and each blow almost feels like being ran over by a car. As All Might saying, are you sure you don't have a strength quirk when you use Soul Eater? As Izuku saying, of course not. The only reason I'm this strong is because of my training. I've been training ever since I was a kid. I'm not gonna... So if it seems like I'm giving it my all, you're All Might. Of course I gotta give it my all. As All Might saying, guess that's the truth. During this time, Izuku still was getting stronger, being with All Might, learning new attacks and new skills in the process. While not just bulking up once more, he also learned how to use the darkness of Soul Eater more effectively and a lot more stronger. But he's still missing something to give him the edge that he needs against others. Figuring it out, he said that he needed to figure this out on his own. In 3 months until the recommendation exam, Izuku takes a little break, deciding that he needed a new electric guitar and heads to his local music shop. The cashier knows Izuku pretty well since he's mostly always in here from time to time, getting a new amp, speakers, and guitar strings from time to time when his acoustic guitar breaks. As Izuku looks around a little bit, wondering on which one he could get, until he sees a black guitar which was on sale, being a BC Rich Warlock Extreme electric guitar. And also, it was only on sale for at least 100,000 yen, which is one hell of a steal if he's gonna be honest. He even had some money saved up from his last birthday, from his dad, and from Jin as well, hoping that he can get it until he sees a girl that was also getting for the axe as well. As the two of them look at each other in the eyes, he sees a girl with black hair and ear jacks around her ears. As he says, "Yo, you think you could let go?" As she tells, "I think you first." The two of them argue back and forth on who should get the guitar and who should let go first. As Izuku saying, "This is a waste of my time." "Fine, take it. I don't care." And she's saying, "Wait, just that easy?" As he says, "I hate pointless conflicts, and I don't really care too much. I can just get a different guitar. I got money left over." And she says, "You're just gonna let go that easily? Anyone would kill for an axe this good." As Izuku says, "Well, yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's amazing. The craftsmanship, the string, how it's made, and even playing that in and strumming it at least once, it would probably sound like an angel. So, yeah. But if you want it, go ahead. I don't mind." As she's saying, "Hold up. Here." Soon after, "You're serious?" She's saying, "Yeah, go for it. I can find some. And besides, I have multiple spares at home anyway." And Izuku's saying, "Thanks. I really appreciate it." And he asks, "Hey, what's your name?" The girl answers with, "Kyoka Jiro. It's a pleasure to meet you." As Izuku introduces himself as Izuku Midoriya. "It's nice to meet you as well." The two began talking to each other and began explaining on their love for music. And Izuku was mostly just in it for guitars, and that he's been practicing ever since he was 13 years old, so only 3 years to him, and realized. And Kyoka's been playing guitar since she was at least a kid, due to her family, so the two of them began hitting off pretty well before leaving and Izuku buying the guitar. And there they said, Izuku asking, "So, probably see you around?" As she's saying, "Yeah, see you around." The two split ways. As Izuku gets back home and telling his mom that he's back. There, Inko says to Izuku, saying, "Oh, sweet, I have some good news." As Izuku's saying, "Yeah, what is it?" Inko tells him that Jin is returning back to Japan. And Izuku's saying, "Wait, seriously? He's coming back?" As she smiles that she's able to see her second son again and feeling like her family is being whole once more. As Izuku's saying, "That's great, really great." Feeling pretty annoyed actually, because Jin has changed quite a bit, if anything. And he's happy that his little brother's coming back, but not in the way that he wants. However, Izuku drops off his new guitar and goes back out so he can focus on training. 2 months have passed and 1 month left until the recommendation exam. There, All Might has said that Izuku has trained pretty hard. Not only that, he's cleared the beach of all trash after that, and and is now have a pretty shapely toned body, and says that he is ready to inherit it one for all, as Izuku is now ready to take the quirk, enroll in UA, and become a hero. And that's it. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Tell me what you guys think down below in the comments section. Also, like and subscribe, which really helps out my channel a lot. At any rate, this is Leon Mookie, signing out. Later.